OpenAI's next model hallucinates less than 1 in 1,000 responses, and it launches tomorrow. This is GPT-6, codename Spud, what a name, and it changes everything we thought we knew about what these models can do. Today, we're breaking down every confirmed detail before Monday's launch, the architecture, the benchmarks, the pricing, the strategy, and why OpenAI killed Sora to make this happen. And if you haven't checked out my Sora video yet, I'll put that in the above and below descriptions. Let me set the scene. March 24th, 2026, OpenAI completes pre-training on a model they've been internally calling Spud. 2 weeks later, April the 7th, Sam Altman confirms to the world that it launches globally on April the 14th, tomorrow. And here's what Altman said about it. He called it, and I quote, a very strong model that could really accelerate the economy. Now, Sam Altman says a lot of things, but Greg Brockman, who's been relatively quiet since coming back to OpenAI, went on a podcast and independently confirmed that pre-training was complete and the benchmarks were, well, unprecedented. So let's talk about those benchmarks because they're not just good, they are generational. That's the standard coding benchmark. Spud scores above 95%. That's near human performance on code generation. Math reasoning, roughly 85%, and that's the one I think changed the game for agents. Task completion went from 62% on GPT 5.4 to 87% for Spud. I mean, come on, that's not incremental improvement. That's a 40% jump across coding, reasoning, and agent tasks. Let that sink in. 40% over the previous best model. But the number that matters most, the hallucination rate, below 0.1%. Do you understand what that even means? Every model before this has had a massive trust problem. You could use GPT-4, GPT-5, whatever, but you always had to double check absolutely everything. You couldn't deploy it to medicine, you couldn't trust it to legal, financial analysis, forget it, because it would just confidently make things up for you, and we all know this, so hopefully this will change that. At 0.1% hallucination, that changes. That's reliable enough for clinical decision support, for document review, for financial compliance. We're talking about unlocking markets worth trillions of dollars. Not because the model got slightly better at writing emails, but because it finally crossed the trust threshold. And whether they call it GPT 5.5 or GPT 6 apparently depends on the magnitude of the benchmark leap, because I think we know which way they're going.